Plugged in from different part of the system, so we'll have to travel. We're probably going to need about, with Wedger, about 10 minutes to make it to the comm array.
That makes sense. Yeah, no problem. Recently, we were looking at the Twitch mission progression, trying to unlock the mission Price of Freedom once again. We had some trouble with bug missions causing rep loss that saw us make no progress during our first session. So this time we wanted to essentially brute force this problem with a coordinated effort. Two teams of Racoons were heading to the comm arrays of Lyria and Wala. They will shut down the arrays and defend them against any would-be repair. Then skunks in ships will grind out as many of the missions as we can. For this session, I'd be piloting an Anvil Hurricane with Razorburn as my gunner, and as we set out to begin at Lyria, I had a chance to explain some of the likely challenges our pilots would face. While we wait, I'm just going to fill our pilots in on the difficulties that we're likely to face. The actual fights are not going to be difficult at all. What was difficult was the fact that party members don't often get the markers for where the targets are. Sometimes the targets are actually over locations, so sometimes they're, you can just say go to the pit or go to Wheelers, and that's great. Other times they're a little bit away from locations, and if that's the case, I might have to fly you to the target, and then you'll have to kite them for a little bit while we get to the other target.
Kate, we are currently right 15 clicks from the Lyria comm array. We're going to be dropping 2 Racoons there and then heading with the 2 other at Wala. Give us like 1 minute for the drop and then about 5-6 minutes for the hacking.
Outstanding, great work, really good. If you arrive at the target and the marker isn't over the ship, you'll have to wait for it to update. Think of it like how bounties were a couple of patches ago, where the target marker didn't immediately go onto the target ship. They are coordinated, yeah, it's good.
Successful insertion at Wala comm array. We're beginning the hacking on both sides.
Outstanding, I appreciate this, guys. Now remember as well, people will come and try and turn those back on, so set up with snipers, whatever you need, but kill anybody that comes to try and turn them off, turn them on.
Wala is down as well.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get us a mission now. Let me know, Mystic and Winter. Let me know if you see markers for the targets. Okay.
Copy.
Sharing now. With both comm arrays down, we could begin hunting targets. Looks like both targets are on Wala. They're made very awkward by the fact that markers don't appear for anyone but the person taking the mission.
Yep.
It's like, hey, you gotta kill these 2 people at the same time, but nobody but one of you knows where they are.
I did.
Okay. One of the targets is on Wala. I'm gonna get you the location now. Why you gotta do this to me? Okay. Okay, the target isn't actually at like a location, so I'm gonna have to fly to it. If you fly to us, I guess, and we can lead you to the target, and then we'll fly off to Lyria to get the other one. Okay. Possible yep, I got possible targets now. We got 3.
Yeah, I have 3 targets directly below me.
Good. Okay. Those are the targets. We're gonna travel now. If you hold off on engaging until we get to Lyria.
Copy that.
Right, gotta put on my shades. Target 1 Mantis and a Valkyrie.
Okay, target's a Valkyrie, I guess.
2 Mantises and Valkyrie.
Okay, you can go ahead and engage.
Valkyrie is target.
Valkyrie's target. Okay, Ratchet on Valkyrie. Here we go. Oh, that wasn't very painful. May as well kill these mantis here.
Target 1 splat.
Power down our guns by unloading them into your face. Okay.
Area 1, all targets splashed.
Both teams had eliminated their targets, but the mission had not concluded. The timer is still running. The mission hasn't completed. I'm just going to check the update on the... I'm just going to check the status on the mission.
Yeah, copy. Shows your target splashed, our target unsplashed. Or not killed on the mission tracker, but it
Okay.
is dead within 10 seconds.
Can you guys confirm, when you took out the target, was the target marker on the ship itself?
Negative, it was not.
When you get there, the marker might be on the ground. But if you wait for it just a little bit, it will update and it will jump onto the ship after a bit. Like bounties, like in 316 I think it was, what bounties were like. Hopefully the next mission would be more successful. Wala team, you guys need to head to Humboldt Mines on Lyria.
Good copy.
Sorry, this is Racoon and the Wala. Was there a question addressed to us?
That is a negative no. Only the ships need to move. The target marker is definitely on the target ship now.
Must have been the mark 4 miles off.
Okay.
From a second that, I also see the target marker.
Okay, excellent. I'm going to jump to Wala now. Do you see the mark on the ground right now?
I do, yep.
Okay, good. That's a promising sign. Okay, there we go. Marker moved. Okay, guys. Okay, we can engage.
Aurora LN.
An Aurora. Oh my God.
Careful, we don't want to get hurt here.
Maybe we better negotiate.
Surrender.
Target 2 splash, and we got this one completed. Good work, guys. Good work. We are 20k out now.
Saber is our target.
Here we go. Oh yeah, there's the pip.
Check fire. Target destroyed.
Target 2 eliminated. Good. This one also completed. We're on a roll now.
Cutlass black.
Okay, this time around again, we have no markers.
Roger. Well, I would maybe kite the target for a couple of, I don't know, like 60 seconds, and then I guess it might be okay to engage. Certainly worth testing it anyway. We've got our target and the mark has moved. Like, I'm going to kill this target and we'll jump over to you and we'll see what happens.
Check fire.
Engaging.
Target destroyed.
Yeah.
We're marking.
What did he say?
I couldn't understand him.
Did you say you have markers?
We do have markers, yes.
Good. Okay. Excellent.
Yeah, it's not directly on the ship.
Oh,
It just hopped to it.
Okay, good. If it hops to the ship, then you can engage. Yeah, now we're on a roll, guys. Now we're on a roll. Okay, target just
Aurora
checked.
MR. It's gonna be
Now,
another
are you sure
dangerous
you
fight.
don't want me to just keep my distance and engage with missiles? Because it is an Aurora.
we don't need them speeding up on us.
Okay, here we go.
Check fire. Target destroyed.
Target 1 is eliminated.
That was Harry.
No marker yet. Still approaching people.
We had seemingly found a good rhythm with these missions now, and while jumping back and forth to guide the other team onto target was sometimes tricky, they were reliably concluding provided we followed the same steps each time. Though Star Citizen would throw up the odd problem of its own. Oh, that was weird. Oh, wait a sec, what's going on here? It's ship. You wanna go? Oh. I don't know what the hell happened there. That was a very weird desync.
Yeah, sometimes I've noticed that your momentum will carry over through a quantum jump sometimes. It's obnoxious.
Yeah, just getting it under control now. Okay, there we go.
Good. Buccaneer. Mantis' target.
Target 1 splash.
Here we go.
Check fire. Target destroyed.
Target 2 splash. That was quite a big delay on that one between the target, the marker appearing and jumping to the ship. But we got it. We got it.
Yeah.
We're a team in position to engage.
Roger. Do you have markers?
A5.
If your target is up, yeah, go ahead and engage.
Mine is partially off of the target, not on anyone specific.
Okay, I'm gonna wait.
We're the one splash.
Okay,
Got it.
let's do this.
Check fire.
Recharge.
Same. Ooh. Right into our face.
Target destroyed.
Target 2 is eliminated.
Send them off with a kiss. That's a spicier target.
It's a spicy meatball. Just waiting for the one that we show up and it's like a hammerhead or something.
Oh God.
Check fire. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Check fire. Target destroyed.
Target eliminated.
Got that.
After a very long chain of these missions, it was time to check our rep. Progress was being made, but there was more to do, as so far we'd not seen new missions show up from Twitch. Where were the targets? But I was also suffering from a very hurricane problem. The canopy was getting extremely dirty. While we wait, I'm going to go to a mining outpost because I need to do some repairs. The canopy on this ship, I can barely see through it right now, it's so dirty.
Copy that.
At least we can repair as well. Yeah, oh my god, that made such a difference. The canopy is like, that made a huge difference. The canopy is now completely clear again.
Port proximity.
With a clear canopy, we'd head out again, and no surprises, it was the same mission over and over.
Good splash.
Here we go.
That's retarded.
Yeah.
Check fire. Target destroyed.
Okay. Target destroyed. Do you have a marker at all first?
We do not. No
Okay.
markers.
It's SAL2. On Wala, it's in the middle of nowhere, so if you come to SAL2 on Lyria, that's where your target will be. We're 150 kilometers from target. I guess you guys should just go ahead and engage now.
Copy.
Check fire. Target destroyed.
Oh, that's a weird problem.
What have we got?
I don't know if I need to leave the seat or come back, but when I spin the turret, my head stays perfectly straight.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll have to land somewhere to get you sorted out with that, I think. Jeez. Our pilots and Racoons were very patient in indulging my drive to try and unlock this mission, and as Rep climbed a little higher, I decided we'd give it one last big push and see where we stood.
Hell's black.
Yeah, let's
Check
kill it.
fire. Target destroyed.
It's gone. Oh, 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 oh. Pull up a bit, I think. Charging. Yeah, okay, so it's gone.
Shots.
Target down. And at some point we even took on a service beacon out there at ArcCorp just to break up the repetition a little. So it was time to see where our rep was with Twitch once again, and we jumped more than I expected. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've actually gone further than I thought. Wow. Okay, so here's a bit of science for you guys to dwell on. So we've actually gone further than I thought. Like it jumped up just then, much faster. I think maybe there was like a delay in it, but we've actually gone up to 5 bars on my end at least. I'm still not seeing any change in emissions, so that's interesting. This was the point we called it for the day. We hadn't really seen any change in real time, but maybe stepping away and coming back would make a big difference. And the next day, I decided it was time to go and see Twitch in person again.
Hey there, champ. Just heard about an errand that needs to be sorted. Here are the details.
And to my surprise, now the mission being offered was the price of freedom. Maybe this is how criminal missions are intended to work. As I mentioned in a previous video, how this is supposed to work is not documented anywhere, so we're figuring this out ourselves as we go. Stick, the legendary sticks here. So I've just woken up, so I'm a bit like groggy, but not too groggy to go hit a prisoner transport.
I heard that you guys did like a whole event the other day of trying to grind up the rep for this mission, right?
Ooh, I like your paint, wow. So the plan now is to fly Sony's Prowler in to complete the mission. That's really cool. I've never gotten in through this front entrance. Damn it, today is the day. Special occasion, why not? Treat yourself. The mission itself involves raiding a Houston prison transport and freeing several prisoners for Twitch. We were on our way to the Caterpillar now. But immediately there was cause for concern. The Caterpillar usually has some of his doors open when the mission is running correctly. Because we should have been attacked on the way in as well.
Yeah, there's no hostiles in the air either.
Ooh. Oh wait, there were guards, I've already got a crime stat 3. Ooh. I took a hit. At least we've got a few dead Houston already.
Ships. Oh, on board.
I'm gonna stay out here just in case.
Oh, okay. Oh, contact. Okay, I'm gonna hook left.
Alright, yep, moving forward, hooking right. Forward, hooking right. Contact. Down.
Good work.
It was in the back of the pod. That shouldn't work.
Door opened. The door opens to Hab. Hab looks empty. But there was another problem.
Checking center.
Now, the problem is that we do have another problem, which
What's
is that the mission hasn't updated Stick to give us, like, we still got travel to transport as the objective. And so obviously there is, the next part of the mission hasn't updated yet. So on this particular run through, the mission was bugged and didn't run properly, but I feel that finding a mission at all is progress, and I intend to continue investigating this to see if we can get a successful run through. The way criminal mission givers seem to work right now is that they must be revisited to get different missions. This also needs further testing, but until I revisited Twitch directly, we just kept getting the same simultaneous hit missions we've been seeing for 2 days. And I want to thank the members of Skunkworks that gave their time, especially the Racoons sat on those comrades while pursuing this goal for me. It means a lot to me that we've got a great org we can call on for support when skunks need help. As always, I want to thank all of you at home for watching and send out a huge thank you to all of our amazing patrons who you can see on screen right now. Patron support is what allows me the time it takes to edit these videos together, and I'm enormously grateful to each and every one of you for the support. Thank you. We'll be back with more from Star Citizen very soon.